In an even more peculiar turn of events, though, her sister Brittany will support her for the duration of her union with Josh Bowling. Images that Abby recently shared feature Brittany and her wearing a white bridal gown next to Josh, 33, who is dressed in a gray suit. The couple exclaimed that they were happy and in love in the millions of views that their TikTok post received. On March 7, 1990, Abby and Brittany, 34, in a hospital in the small Minnesotan town of New Germany, defied medical professionals by surviving despite having the unusual ailment dicephalic parapagus. They share a single body from the waist down, but each has its own heart, stomach, and pair of lungs. Brittany controls their left side and Abby their right arm and leg. Before Patty gave birth, parents Mike, a carpenter, and Patty, a nurse, had no idea they were expecting twins, much less conjoined ones. Cutting the babies in half would have been the literal result of separating them. And because there was a significant chance of additional problems, and they would both be wheelchair-bound with one arm and one leg, their parents rejected the idea. "We thought they were beautiful from the first time we saw them," Patty subsequently remarked. In order to provide the girls with an opportunity at a normal existence, the couple decided to restrict their media exposure. However, the twins captured the attention of the world when they made an appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show in 1996. The 6-year-old sisters shared their attitude to living as a family. After reaching their early adolescence, Abby and Brittany were included in the Joined for Life documentary in 2003. As said in the movie, "People have been curious about us since we were born. For obvious reasons, the twins, who have a younger brother and sister, acknowledged this. However, our parents never permitted us to make such a claim. We were brought up to think that there was nothing we couldn't accomplish. The most remarkable aspect of us is that we are just like everyone else." Then, as the two young people went out to demonstrate to their audience that they could handle daily activities, even if they had to divide them, they were met with amazement. Brittany continued with confidence, "We're going to be mommies. We simply haven't considered how motherhood will function yet." A few years after their birth, the twins' perfect coordination and ability to play sports involving balls and pound keys on a piano astounded the doctors. As they got bigger, they became excellent at volleyball, bowling, and cycling. They also frequently dressed differently, wearing unique shoes and tights of different colors. Like any other adolescent, they still had challenges as they developed their unique personalities, which occasionally clashed. It was said that Brittany was the joker in the family, liking milk for breakfast, while Abigail was the fiery one who enjoyed orange juice. "When it comes to decisions, we have to make compromises," stated Abby. "Each of us has a turn. We want to find a happy medium and work things out so that we are all happy." Personal characteristics. "We typically make deals with one another, saying things like, 'If you do this, I'll give you that.'" The Hensel twins were on the verge of graduating from high school and taking driving lessons when they turned 16. Joined for life. Abby and Brittany Turned 16 was a 2008 tell-all follow-up show that highlighted their growth. Brittany described their driving style to the audience, saying, "I take over the lights and the blinker, and Abby takes over the pedals and the shifter. We both steer." Afterwards, the twins enrolled at Bethel University in Minnesota, where they first studied for various courses. Lecturers cautioned students that it would not be feasible for them to complete their assignments and 2 classes at the same time. They ultimately decided to pursue a degree in teaching and went back to their hometown in search of employment as teachers of the future. Additionally, they stated that they would be pleased to share a wage packet on payday. "Obviously, right away we understand that we are going to get one salary because we are doing the job of one person," Abby stated to the BBC in 2013. "We would like to bargain a little bit as experience grows, given our 2 degrees and our ability to offer 2 distinct viewpoints and instruct in 2 different methods. One can be teaching and one can be monitoring and answering questions," Brittany added. "In that regard, we are able to assist multiple individuals." Their forays into reality TV had ended by this point. The final one was the 2012 TLC series Abby and Brittany. The women wanted to settle down and start families, so they were prepared for a quiet life. "The whole world doesn't need to know who we are seeing, what we are doing, and when we are going to do it," Brittany clarified. Dad Mike gave them his support, stating, "They're attractive girls. They are clever. With the exception of being together, they have everything going for them." It should come as no surprise that Brittany and Abby have had to deal with cruel internet trolls given the amount of interest in their amazing lives. Consequently, Abby made the decision to conceal her relationship with Josh. Josh identifies himself as a Christian, father, husband, veteran, and occasional gamer on his Twitter/X profile. The pair said in an online post that there has been a lot of hostility surrounding their love story since they decided to go public with adorable photos from their 2021 wedding last week. "This is a message to all the haters out there," wrote Josh and Brittany. "Even if you disagree with what I do, you can still consider yourself a fan if you follow me everywhere." Unfortunately for the couple, Josh's ex-wife Annika filed a paternity claim, which resulted in yet another public controversy. 2 years before Josh's marriage to Abby, in 2019, the couple filed for divorce, according to court documents. They were married in 2010. At the moment, they split custody of Isabella, their 8-year-old daughter. But Annika gave birth to a new daughter in 2020, whom the court records identified as Isabella's half-sister. The paternity issue pertains to an unidentified child. However, on March 7, a genetic test report was submitted.